Hello everybody, welcome back to the aquarium on Hermitcraft. Now today I want to finish this off as best I can. We know that my best isn't always the best. Now what people have suggested is more leaves hanging down, which means I've got to go and farm more leaves, which is fine. And what I'm going to do here is sort of do the various fishes of the world. Remember, this is the Hall of Theoretical Biology. So we don't actually have to see things to pretend they exist. That's the thing, right? That works. So the Hall of Theoretical Biology is going to have things like the saddlefish, the seedfish, and the glass bottlefish. You know, the things that you can potentially bring up whilst you're fishing. And so we're going to have like a little display here, and we're going to go through a load of stuff, and yeah, and then we're going to possibly have a natter. I've got some questions to ask people. I am going to be in need of name tags, so I might need to go and speak. I don't know if there's anyone who's got name tag on the server, and I don't have name tags because my fishery is dead. I might need to build a new one. I'll build a new one. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So yes, I am going to get started with putting together like a mini display on that edge of the aquarium. Right, so I've added some taller seaweed to the floor, as you can see, and now we possibly need some taller seaweed. I've done it to the sides as well. Some seaweed coming down the bottom. Most people agreed that they liked the lighting as it was now. So, yeah. I think really the only thing I've got to do today is the display, maybe? Okay, so I've got sort of like the layout of what I want to happen. I'm just not sure about where I can put the information. I could put it on signs over here. But I don't want to interfere too much with that fish. I put it on signs along the bottom. Well, these are the fish that I want. I want the seed fish. Boop. 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 No. Thank you. In the frame. Tripwire hook. Go in frame. Thank you. The fishing rod fish, the saddlefish. I wanted the leather boot fish. I wanted the bowfish and the water bottle fish. And what else did I? There was another fish that I wanted. Give me a second, I'll think. Oh, the bookfish. Yes, the enchanted bookfish. Yes, I'd forgotten about the enchanted bookfish. It's really quite important when you think about it, like, scientifically. Go away. So, yes, scientific bookfish. Oh, I was AFK. I was AFK. Looks like Jevon has joined the server. Okay. Let's not let him know that I'm around. Shh. Because if he's coming, he's going to be coming here. At least he's going to hope he's here. That's the thing. Which means I need to get relatively quickly. I need to get myself sorted. If he's not already here, I don't know how long it's been. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my stuff away. Shh. There's lots of things that I don't actually want to lose. And the problem is I've got... Okay, fine. We'll do some... We'll do a chest and then we'll put stuff away. Okay, don't need any of this. Or this, or this. We'll keep the food. We'll do the book later. And that's a sharpness 3 sword. Okay, so we've only got like the barest of bare bones. Where's my arrows? Okay, take some arrows. Okay. Let's freak him out a little bit. Let's freak him out a little bit. Shh. Nah. Not really. Not really. I'm going to go grab some ender pearls though. Just... Okay, well, if he's coming here, gotta get all the ender pearls. And a tang, does a tang have infinity? It does. Ah! It's a dang shame. Or I'm just really good at tracking. Okay. I'm gonna see if he wants to just meet up and do a thing. Oh, he left. He left. Oh, that's a shame. He left. Okay, well, let's go talk about my book then. My book. As if that's like a real thing. Okay, so we did like the stuff with the fishies. Fishies. You obviously had other stuff to do. That's a shame. Could have been fun. Could have been lots and lots of evil fun. So I need to go and kill a cow or a horse or something. You'll do. Thank you. Sorry, those ones aren't really very strong at all. They're not really very strong at all. So, yeah, let's get all my crap back. Right, sticks. Oh, I don't really care about any of these. I want one of those. I've got some leather, I've got some sticks. There's my book. Let's take a pick. Just in case he doesn't come back. He might not come back. That might be a thing. He just... Run away, Jevon, run away! Nah, he's probably got something else left to do. So, let's take a look at the book. Because I'm a museum, I've always got to give the most information possible. Yes, yes I do. Look. Okay, so theoretical fish. The theoretical fishes of the deep. In the deep dark ocean, where nobody goes. There's a vast unexplored biome. I'm sorry, I was sort of channeling Trapdoor. If you don't know what Trapdoor is, it's like an 80s claymation cartoon, which is, don't you open that trapdoor, because there's something down there. Which is pretty much where I get my whole personality from, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, so in the deep dark ocean, where nobody goes, there's a vast unexplored biome. In that biome live many this is where I stopped. Many aquatic denizens which have never been seen. We can only infer their existence using deductive reasoning and the carcasses that the fish people bring up. A seed fish, one of the most common types of fish, brought to be brought up by fishermen, so it's thought to be found in abundance below the surface. It's thought that all life on Mount Craftia started from these simple organic fish. The reason for this is because when planted, they form wheat, much like their land-based counterparts. It's unknown if this is an example of the earliest evolution, but it's believed to be so. Yep. The tripwire hookfish, not much is known about this fish, but is believed to settle itself next to some kind of plant or reed or fibre and wait for its prey to saunter along, trigger the fibre, and then it attacks. I'm not sure how it's going to attack. Maybe there's a jelly-like structure that is not preserved if it dies. Yeah, that makes sense. All of this makes sense in kind of a weird, backwards, science, not really, but yeah, okay kind of way. The fishing rod fish, the most inexplicable creature. These are fished up by the dozens. Some people claim that these are actually real fishing rods thrown into sea after frustrated mariners get tired of fishing up useless boots. But of course, we know better because we're scientists. These are obviously some kind of fish that propel themselves by latching onto a host creature and taking sustenance from them as a parasite. Obviously that's what's happened. The saddlefish, these are some kind of ray, I'm thinking like manta rays. Ray-like creature that propels themselves along using a rippling motion of their wings. They are obviously exceptionally buoyant and accrete hard nodules of iron in their lower extremities to weigh them down and keep them in the water. When dried and waxed, these corpses can be the corpses of these creatures can be used to tame horses due to some kind of chemical that they excrete to make the creatures more docile. Makes sense? That makes sense. I mean, if you didn't know anything about horses or about fish or about saddles, that would make sense. The bowfish. This is often thought to live alongside the tripwire hookfish. The sensitivity of that creature helps locate the food, and the taut string of this creature, I'm assuming the bowfish, helps project rocks and objects in the area to take down prey. The bottlefish, a slow and patient creature that lives on the... Server, why you gotta boast? I know you save the world. Server's a superhero. Sorry, that message gets me in. Server, save the world! Okay, don't have to brag. Slow and patient creature that lives on the bottom of the seafloor and waits for its prey to crawl inside where it is digested. I was thinking along the terms of like the snappy plants that snap and do stuff. Yeah. The bugfish, the most remarkable creature that has some kind of magical energy within it. It's evolved to house magical enchantments, to no doubt to assist with a complex hierarchical system. These objects can transfer their power to objects as long as the right charge is found. The bootfish. Not much is known about these creatures, but they are remarkably abundant and considered by all to be a waste of time. That is our book of theoretical fish. That's our theoretical fish. I was going to have a giant saddle, but it would take up all the room. I think all the room is a sufficient description. Now I need to go and get some plants and we can do some seaweed dangling from the ceiling. And I can take this opportunity to talk to you. Right, so I've been asked again. I get asked this a lot, like about t-shirts and stuff. And now since Mumbo and X have done it, I get the feeling that I should probably do something. I mean, I don't really... I mean, I can do t-shirts. I can do t-shirts designs. That's not really a problem. Where did I put my leaves? Maybe I put them over in the other place. Now, I can do t-shirt designs. I have no problems with doing that. But I don't really want to do them because of, you know... I don't think that's something that I should take away from you. But if people want them... that's okay. So what I will do is I will come up with some t-shirt designs, and I'll put them on probably Spreadshirt because X says that's probably a pretty good idea. And if you want them, you can have them, but I will put my cut down to the lowest I possibly can, because I don't really want to take money off anyone, and it makes me feel squinky. It makes me feel squinky, the idea of doing that to you. So, so if you want a t-shirt, because it's an actual product you've bought, I mean, if you donate to me, I feel like I'm okay with the donations, sort of. I say sort of because, yeah, I am, but not really. But if you're buying stuff with my stuff on it, I don't feel that comfortable, you know, making a profit off that. I don't know why, because I don't know. It's a weird thing. So yeah, that's what'll happen. I will make like the smallest amount of profit I can from that, which might be nothing. That'll be fine. I don't care. So yeah, I was thinking about t-shirt designs. Now, Dog Miner came to me with t-shirt ideas, which was very similar to things that I'd been designing for myself. And it makes use of the Clio eyes. And if you don't know what the Cleo eyes, you need to look at my icon again because my icon is basically the Cleo eyes, which are basically glowing green eyes. So I was thinking about doing something like that. Let's do some basic kind of things around. Yeah, so I was thinking, oh, wow, this is dark. You probably can't see Jack. So I was thinking about doing something with the Cleo eyes. Something, I mean, anything that I would sell, I would draw, because I don't feel comfortable, you know, taking things. But yeah, it was an idea that I'd had for a while. He just put it into a more material form. But yeah, the Cleo eyes I would draw. They would be incredibly pissed off Cleo eyes, because I feel that's my personality somehow. Okay, that's something. Let's have some stuff going down the side over there. So yes, incredibly pissed off Cleo eyes. And I was thinking about having something like the scream in reflected in the eyes. You know, the painting, the scream. I was thinking about having something like that, reflected in the eyes, and yeah. So I mean, maybe that, or maybe a skull. Just to represent, you know, well, the real me, I suppose. Anyway, this is going to be oh, I'm rubbish at this. Anyway, this is going to be a short episode. So I finished the aquarium. It's a lot more planty. I should probably take that back up just so it's looks like it's on the glass. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. So it's lying along the glass. Okay, so this is a short episode. I finished this. I did my display. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I'll be honest. So if you've got any ideas that you think I might like, or that you might like to see, please let me know. So I think next episode what we'll do is we'll take a trip around the course. Do I have any? I do have wheat. Let's breed up to animals. Hello to animals. Be breaded. Not breaded, as in I turn you into a sort of like chicken nugget or beef nugget, I suppose, in this case. Not like that. Breaded as in the plural of breed, because that's a thing. It's not a thing. It should never be a thing. Hello, sheeps. Yeah, I know you want it. I know you don't want it, do you? No, never mind. Anyway, so very short episode. I apologise for that. Still, I've done a thing, and I've done many things in my life that I'm ashamed of. I'm not really ashamed of like anything I've done, really. Anyway, I've been Zombie Cleo. This has been Hermitcraft. Class dismissed.